Hey YouTubers out there, you guys haven't fun watching these videos I do on here for you guys, just going to the Theatrics, and that is making yourself your very own character gloves. Now character gloves, you can find them in stores, but it'd be nice to make them yourself. All you will need is right here on this table. You'll be needing scissors, masking tape, of course, a stretchy glove, like a black glove. It could be white as well too. Also, you'll be needing two separate paintbrushes. A brush that looks just like this, nice and flat, and a brush that looks just like this, nice and round, just like this. Again, this one here is the stipple brush here for pigmenting. This one here is for coating. Okay, now let's get into the paints. So what you're going to see here is the a light skin tone paint that you see right here, which is the first one. The second is the other skin tone paint, which is more darker. That way you'll get two different kinds of skin tone paint. For your pigments, which is different types of brown that you see right here. And black paint. Okay. You can see. Here is one of the character gloves. I'll show you up close. Okay. You can see how easy it is to open and close. I'm going to now show you step by step on how to create this. Okay, so the first step is to take your glove and put it on to your hand, just like what you see me doing. What you're going to do is you're going to take your masking tape and dress it all over the glove. Okay, so the first step you're going to do the wrist first, that you'll see right here. Okay, and then you're gonna get the back of your hand done here, just before you get into the backs of the fingers. Next up, go into the crotches of your fingers, like right inside here. So just like this. Let's see. Okay, so once this part is done, you're gonna go to the front, and you're gonna tape that down as well. Okay, so now we got all the front done, and now we're going to do is we're going to do the nails that you see right here. Now to do the nails, all you gotta do is use that tape and make them stick out just like this. Okay, so here is one nail right here. You're going to do that same thing to the thumb, the middle, the ring finger, and the pinky. Okay, so now here are your nails that you see right here. Okay, so the next step after is to now take your first skin tone paint and do the first coat all over from front and the back, leaving these, because these things will be getting the black. But way before you start painting it, the next thing you're going to do is you're going to take your scissors and give this piece a cut. That way you can easily come off and slip back on. Just right in the middle, just like that. Okay, so you just made a cut with your scissors from right here. That way, I'm going to show you how easy it is to take off. All I gotta do is just do one finger at a time, like this. Fingers in. And there you go. Okay, now for the painting part, you're going to take your first flesh tone and use this here and go over the glove. So it looks just like this. Okay, what you're going to do is with the brush, go in between the crotches of the fingers, like this, making sure they get the paint as well too. Okay, also just be aware of the where you have your nail, and just leaving space. Kind of just like what I'm doing. That way you leave it that for the black, and gives you a guideline where to put the black as well too. Okay, so this is the first coat. You're going to do 2 coats, but to help along, you can go and get yourself a hair dryer. That way you can get it dry, so that way you can get directly right on to the second coat. So go get your hair dryer and okay, so now what we're going to do is the second coat. Okay, so here is the second coat, and now you're going to go back to your hair dryer and do that same thing again. This time we're going to add this kind. Okay, now you're going to apply the different one. I'm going to show you how different it looks. Okay, that will get added on the top. Okay, so as this one here only gets one coat because it is more darker compared to this one. Again. Get into the process. Okay, so now we're getting into the pigments. Now, pigments add texture and depth to the glove. That's what you're going to see right here. Okay, so first up, you're going to take this brush here. Going to do a little bit of the brown, and just dab it on, like what you see here. And then you're going to blend them out. Okay, back and front, and then just rub them out a little bit like this, and that just adds the pigments. As you can see, I'll come up close. Okay, so here is the pigments added. What we're going to do is now you're going to use the other one here and create more of the pigments. Okay, now you're going to put a little bit of this on and just tap it a little bit over and do that same thing. Okay, you'll add more to the pigments and elevate it, make it to highlight. Okay, so you'll look just like this. Because of the tape, it looks a lot like real skin. Almost, but a little bit more different because if you're going into character, different characters will have skin just like this. Okay, so you can tone it down with a little bit of this, and then carry on with it. So now here is what it looks like. Now you're ready for the nails. Coat 2 times. Here's what one looks like. And now it's done. I'm going to continue to part 2. Stay tuned.